What's up guys, MrGimms back again for another GimmsRant. Hope everyone's having a great day. Today I want to take you through sort of a memory lane and the reasons why I think Chapter 20 are gonna be just fine. No matter what the killer is, no matter what the DLC is, no matter what it's got to do with Resident Evil, it's going to be just fine. There's a lot of emotion being thrown around right now, and obviously everyone gets emotionally attached to characters and things like that from famous franchises. I completely understand that, I know why. But sometimes emotionally driven decisions and really poorly explained content videos.
I'm going to show evidence that suggests it's still from the original Resident Evil games. And yeah, so let me know what you think, and I hope I've given you good information here, because this is basically all you need. There is a lot more, but if you will request more, like if you want more proof, I can get you that proof for another video.
Just get the best of us, and what we need to try to do is dial it back and realize that everything's going to be okay, and Behavior is actually going to do a good job with this chapter. I have no doubt in my mind that Behavior are going to nail it on all fronts. We're probably going to get a new map, 99% sure, check. Going to have a great killer with probably a new mechanic, so more possibilities within the game, check. We're going to have maybe 1 or 2 survivors. Some people are more on the suggesting side of 2. That's pretty cool too. I'm happy with that. It's going to be okay. Allow me to explain my experience with Dead by Daylight of the 5 years that I've been playing this game. As we come up to the 5-year anniversary, I figured I'd do a video like this. First of all, I played this game when it was just Trapper, Wraith, Billy, and then it quickly became Nurse as well. And yeah, it was so much to do just with that. There was 4 killers that were completely unique, and I was really, really psyched about that. I played this shit ton out of all of them, not so much the Nurse at first, but I loved it. I thought it was a great game, and I thought it had huge possibilities. And I hadn't played a game like this before. But then Michael Myers came out, and I was like, Jesus Christ, what I thought was a... I didn't think many people knew what Dead by Daylight was at the time, but then they got Michael Myers. It just really took me back. It was unexpected, it was brilliant, and it was exciting. And Michael Myers has been a really fun killer to play, so it was a brilliant... I just don't know how they got Michael Myers that early. I think a lot of people agree with me on that one. I was absolutely psyched. I couldn't believe it happened. And then obviously the possibilities open to what else could they get now that they have Michael Myers. Michael Myers got a new map as well. They got the dreaded Haddonfield, which I'm pretty sure everyone can agree is still a pile of shit. Maybe worse now than it was back then. But then, next, we got the Cannibal, or Bubba Sawyer, whatever you want to call him. Yeah, again, I was just like, oh my god, it's another piece to the slasher horror genre. Absolutely brilliant. Everyone was super psyched about it. It was still, you know, a lot like Hillbilly, because Hillbilly is like Cannibal Light at the time. But absolutely amazing. Really enjoyed it. They did a good job with the killer. Since the rework, I think he's even better. Well done, Behavior. And then, of course, we got Freddy Krueger in the Nightmare chapter. And yes, while it wasn't the Robert Englund chapter, or the Robert Englund version of Freddy, it was still Freddy Krueger. And we could play Freddy Krueger in an already amazing game that we all loved. Again, sometimes you just got to be happy with what you get, and this was a really good case of that. I still like playing Freddy. I know he's, you know, he's very controversial character in the game with all the reworks he's had, but ultimately you get to play Freddy Krueger inside of your already favorite slasher game. I think it's a brilliant combination. I think they did really well here. I did expect Freddy Krueger, I'm not gonna lie. I thought, yep, they got the Cannibal, they got Bubba, they got Michael Myers. I figured Freddy's, it's got to happen, right? It has to. But then they just smashed out Amanda Young the Pig next, and they even gave us the Jigsaw level with it. I couldn't believe it. It was absolutely incredible, and I didn't see it coming. They had a way of making Amanda fit into the lore, and it was a great character and a great mechanic as well with the traps at the time. I'm talking about at the time as we're going through these, so Yeah, I didn't expect Jigsaw because a lot of people didn't think it would be able to work, being that John Kramer is older and he's dead. Yeah, very well executed, I'd say. And then we had the side piece. We had what's called as Danny Johnson, is like a side character that's wearing the Ghostface gear. Again, incredible. It's an iconic mask. They even released the original look to it. Can't complain there. So now I've got all these other DLC characters. What could possibly happen next? We got all the old slashers. There's a few missing, obviously, but we'll get to that. And then me and my wife are enjoying Stranger Things. And then all of a sudden, they cut a deal with Netflix. The Demogorgon's in with Steve Harrington and Nancy Wheeler. Holy shit, this is Pog. Honestly. And the Stranger Things chapter was really well done. It had Hawkins' Lab, which I still like the level. It could be a little bit one-sided sometimes, but it's still a great level. There's been more added stuff from Stranger Things universe into the game really recently as well, and we're going to get Jonathan Byers. Again, they've done a really good job with all this. Are you getting the trend here? They've done a really good job with their licensed stuff. So what could be next, right? Well, I actually wondered, when are they going to start tapping into the video game genre? And wouldn't you know it, Pyramid Head came in from Silent Hill. I think most people love Pyramid Head. I think the general consensus is he's a really fun killer. He's really oppressive, really strong. He's not OP, but, you know, in the right hands, he can be quite dangerous. And he came in with new mechanics as well, which is cool, in a way. And they did very well. And as soon as we got Pyramid Head from Silent Hill, a lot of people thought, what's the next video game we're going to get? I wonder if it's going to be Resident Evil. Now, this was early days. This was year 4, you know what I mean? So, a year later, and what do you know it, we've got Resident Evil coming in. Do you guys get what I'm trying to say? All of these chapters I've mentioned, I haven't mentioned all the unlicensed, but they've done a pretty damn good job on every single license. Sure, let's go through it real quickly. The Pig probably could do with the rework. Myers could do with the rework. I think Cannibal's fine. Freddy just got done. Ghostface, I think, is fine. He's pretty strong. And Demogorgon just got reworked, and Pyramid Head is fine. They always make sure that their licensed content is on point, and it is. Honestly, I have no complaints about that, which is odd. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is Nemesis, Mr. X, whatever tyrant, the sisters, Lady Dimitrescu, they're gonna do it justice, and they're gonna make it great. I understand that you're attached to your certain characters, but at the same time, you've just got to be happy with what's given. We don't know what we're going to have yet. There's been a lot of rumors, a lot of speculation, and that's what leading up to the chapter is all about. But can we all take a moment, just look at the guy next to you, or the comment next to you in this case. Just think about it. Don't be a douche, yeah? Can we maybe refrain and start acting with some sort of respect to one another? It's been a tough year, man, and you've just been given a massive, large license. Maybe count your blessings and be happy that you're here to see it. Anyway, guys, that's my thoughts about the new Resident Evil chapter coming in. I just think we should all be a little bit happier about it. I think we should accept whatever behavior and Capcom come together and give us and be happy with the result. I doubt it's going to be shithouse, guys. You all remember the twins, don't you? Anyway, guys, like the video if you liked the video, and don't forget to share and subscribe. Also, drop a comment with your feelings towards the licenses so far that we've gotten and what you think is good or bad. And also consider joining us on Twitter and Discord to continue the conversations over there, and also to stay up to date with the channel. Guys, have a great Wednesday evening, and I'll see you for the stream tonight. See you later.